Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scene in a school laboratory, a place where students can learn the theory and conduct practical experiments? If you have, please allow me a few minutes to share my experience as a lab assistant at SMK Seri Payung. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ayu Najiha binti Rashid, and today I would like to present my industrial training experience which I completed at SMK Seri Payung from 5th of April to 9th of July 2026 under the supervision of Mr. Asmadi Mamat, Senior Assistant of Academic Affairs for Science and Mathematics. Firstly, I would like to introduce the organization. SMK Seri Payung operates as a fully government-funded Delhi secondary school offering education to students from Form 1 to Form 5 and those in the Integrated Special Education Program, or also known as PPKI. As a government-funded institution, the school follows the educational policies and curriculum established by the Ministry of Education Malaysia. Based on the data from January 2026, the school has approximately 1,200 students, 82 teachers and 13 administrative and support staff. This makes it a medium-sized secondary school with a well-organized academic structure. SMK Seri Payung is located in Bukit Payung, Marang, Terengganu, approximately 12 kilometers from Kuala Terengganu City Centre. Its strategic location makes it easily accessible for students from nearby residential areas. The school vision is to provide quality education that produce knowledgeable individuals who contribute to the prosperity of the nation. Its mission is to sustain a high-quality education system that develops students' potential according to the aspiration of the country. The school tagline is "Sespa Be the First," which encourages both teachers and students to strive for excellence in academic, leadership, and character development. Although SMK Seri Payung is an educational institution rather than a commercial company, its main business activity is providing secondary education while supporting students' academic, curriculum, and personal development. The organization chart you see right now illustrates the reporting structure within the science department. The department consists of the senior assistant for academic affairs in science and mathematics, teachers, and laboratory assistant. Firstly, senior assistant for academic affairs in science and mathematics is responsible for developing and executing the school strategic plans as well as coordinating and administering the school calendar related to the science and mathematics field. Secondly are teachers. Teachers are responsible for planning and delivering lessons based on the Secondary School Standard Curriculum, or KSSM, to promote inquiry-based learning, scientific thinking, and STEM education. They also create assessment, evaluate students' performance, and maintain academic records. Lastly, laboratory assistants are responsible for managing and maintaining the science laboratories. They also need to ensure that safety procedures are followed during experiment. To sum up, the science department works collaboratively to provide students with a safe and effective learning environment. Now, I would like to explain the first project that I completed during my industry training. The title of this project is Educational Display for Laboratory Notice Boards. During my observation, I found that some notice boards were blank without any information. Therefore, I proposed creating colorful educational display to make the laboratory environment more interesting. As I was placed in the chemistry laboratory, I prepared a chemistry-related notice board. And since science teachers also frequently conducted lessons and experiment there, I also prepared a science notice board as well. There are three objectives of this project, which are to create informative and visually attractive laboratory notice boards, to provide students with quick access to interesting science facts, and to encourage students' interest in science and chemistry outside the classroom. To complete this project, I first searched for accurate information from textbook and reliable educational websites. Next, I designed the educational materials using Canva by selecting colorful themes, suitable fonts, and attractive illustration. After completing the design, I print, laminate, and arrange the materials before displaying them on the laboratory notice board. Throughout this project, the laboratory environment was improved, creating a more fascinating space that also encouraged informal learning. The second project was simplified physics notes for Form 4 and Form 5 students. Many students find physics difficult because the concepts are abstract and involve many formulas. Therefore, I prepared simplified revision notes to help students understand important concepts more easily. The objectives were listed as below: to prepare easy to understand revision notes, to strengthen students' understanding of physics concepts, and to increase student interest in learning physics. The information was then simplified using clear language, key points, diagrams, and well-organized notes. All formulas and some questions as well as their answer were also included. After completing all of that, the notes were printed and bound into a revision book. The completed revision book became a useful resource for students, allowing them to focus on key concepts without reading lengthy textbook explanation. This project also enhanced my own understanding of physics as I have to carefully review each chapter before simplifying the content. Besides completing projects, I also perform daily laboratory duties. These include preparing laboratory apparatus and materials before practical classes, cleaning laboratory apparatus after use, maintaining laboratory cleanliness, storing and maintaining laboratory equipment properly. These responsibilities strengthen my attention to details, teamwork, communication, and commitment to maintaining a safe and organized laboratory environment. Besides laboratory-related tasks, I also involved in various school programs and activities. The two pictures shown on the screen right now are from the Hari Raya and Teachers' Day celebration. These activities allow me to interact with teachers, students, and administrative staff while giving me a broader understanding of the school operations. During my industrial training, I encountered two main challenges that helped me grow both professionally and personally. The first challenge was limited exposure to science-related programs and activities. Throughout my industrial training period, there were no science programs or events being organized by the school that involved practical students. As a result, I have lesser opportunities to gain hands-on experience outside my daily laboratory duties and to participate in activities that could further enhance my practical skills. To overcome this challenge, I focused on making meaningful contributions in other ways. For example, I create educational displays for the laboratory notice board and prepare simplified physics notes for Form 4 and Form 5 students. Although these projects were different from participating in science programs, they still allow me to support students' learning and contribute to the science department. The second challenge was minimal interaction with students. Since most of my responsibilities were laboratory-based, I had limited opportunities to communicate directly with students. This made it difficult for me to understand their learning needs and to build effective communication skills. To address this challenge, I took the initiative to involve with students by doing informal conversation whenever possible. I also share my educational experience and encourage them to ask questions in a relaxed learning environment. In the end, these challenges taught me to be proactive and resourceful person. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, I treated them as opportunities to develop new skills and make meaningful contribution during my industrial training. Next, I would like to explain the impact of my industrial training. Throughout my internship, I gained several skills that will benefit me in my future career. Firstly, in terms of knowledge, I gained practical knowledge about laboratory management. I also learned how laboratory preparation supports effective teaching and learning. Secondly, in terms of skills, I improved my communication skills by interacting with teachers, laboratory assistants, and students. I also developed better time management and teamwork skills through daily laboratory responsibility and project completion. Finally, in terms of personal development, I enhanced my problem-solving skills by finding practical and efficient solutions to challenges encountered in laboratory tasks, student supports, and daily responsibility. In conclusion, my industrial training at SMK Sri Payung was a meaningful and valuable learning experience. Throughout the training period, I successfully completed my assigned responsibility and two educational projects were enhancing my skills through daily laboratory tasks and project-based activities. This experience have helped me become more confident, responsible, and prepared for future professional opportunities. For future improvement, I recommend the organization provide interns with more opportunities to participate in school programs and educational activities to broaden their experience and professional development. In addition, closer collaboration between teachers and laboratory assistants can further improve the effectiveness of practical lessons. Finally, I would like to express my appreciation to my university supervisor, my industrial training supervisor, the teachers, laboratory assistants, and everyone at SMK Seri Payung for their guidance and support throughout my industrial training. With that, my industrial training period and my journey towards completing my Bachelor of Science in Physics have come to an end. Once again, thank you to everyone who has been part of my degree journey, and now I am ready to apply the knowledge and skills I have gained in my future career. I sincerely ask for your prayers for my success and a bright future in my career and life.